Hey, shalom, shalom, Akim. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace, safety, and much love to the elect that scattered around the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make their calling of election sure. All right, shalom to you and your families. It's the brother Atazawam here, back in the spirit with another lesson. And it's going to be entitled, Wine and Women, Beware. And these two things that I'm going to deal with on this lesson has a major influence on one's spirit, wine and women. When you read the scriptures, all right, those two things, wine and women, is also equated with philosophy, with a foreign philosophy, whether it's a way of life, whether it's a religion, or a belief system. It's also known as wine or women. All right, and they have a major influence on your spirit, man. So you have to deal with both of these things in the truth. You want to deal with both of these things in measure, wine and women. I'm talking about the physical wine and physical women. Okay, you don't want to be this big, playboy in Israel, man. Just because the scriptures speak about you being able to have more than one woman. Remember, all things that are lawful are not expedient. Okay, so if you are a brother, single brother or whatnot, or hey, you could be a brother that actually have a woman. Okay, make sure that you have a balance with it, because the scriptures tell you that many have gone off their wits after a woman. Okay, and I've seen that personally. Countless men that came into this camp that either a woman who they was trying to get made it through their judgment off, and they left the truth. Or just they woman, they wicked ass woman at the house, pulled them out the truth. All right. Now you're gonna have some brothers, they're gonna have wives and things of that nature, and that might be riding it out with them. The Lord could possibly save that woman, because that brother more so got his head on straight. He prioritized and he know what's first. So that I'm not talking about a brother like that. I'm talking about brothers that don't really got a grip on your situation, man. Don't let that wine and that women, pull you out the truth, man. And wine as well, man. That's another thing, because when you start catching hell in this truth, one thing you'll start doing is you'll start trying to drink your problems away. Okay, you start, you're building up a tolerance, and you start drinking your problems away, and essentially it starts to destroy your spirit, destroy your mind. So I'm gonna do less talking and get into these precepts. And I pray that this lesson is edifying to the body. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 19, and I'm gonna start at verse 2. It says, "Wine and women will make men of understanding to fall away." And like I spoke on earlier, I've actually seen that. I've seen wine, a strong drink, and women take men out of this truth. And I'm pretty sure that you brothers that's been around for X amount of years, especially the apostles and the elders, they could attest to the same thing. All right, so it'll make a man that you would think, wow, he got great understanding. He's on point. He on point. I don't see how he could fall out. He got good understanding. He got good balance, and then next thing you know, he started doing weirdo stuff for women, man. Start living in that Isaiah 4:1 spirit. Instead of waiting for that prophecy to come to pass, they getting that spirit already, thinking that they're in the kingdom of heaven. Hey, man, you got to be careful with that, man. Okay, look at King Solomon. Look at Samson. Okay, it was because of the women that they had that caused them to go off and do things that was unbecoming of a man of the Lord. All right, and they got in trouble for that. Okay, so understand that wine and women make men of understanding to fall away, and he that cleaveth to harlots will become impudent. All right, yeah, you shouldn't just be going around trying to smash everything, trying to, because really, according to the law, if you're gonna deal with a woman, especially a Israelite woman, you're supposed to really be able to take care of her. So you shouldn't be going around now. If you want to get you a harlot or whatnot, that's a whole nother situation, you know, because there's nothing wrong with that. That's lawful. But if you're gonna be dealing with a woman like that, you got to make sure that you're gonna be able to take care. So if you got 2 and 3 women, you should be trying to. You're supposed to really, technically, you're supposed to be able to take care of her. You shouldn't just be going around trying to pop everything just because the scriptures say we are an adulterous generation. You know, you got to be careful, man. That stuff will play on your spirit after a certain time, and then you'll just start doing stupid nigga shit, man, for lack of better words. Chasing women. These women are nasty out here. Okay? But like I said, I want to deal with the wine aspect first, and then we'll touch on women. And I'll show you why wine can make you fall out or make you fall away from this truth, because it does more. It puts more weight on your spirit, man. Okay? Now, I'm going to go to Hosea chapter 4 and verse 11. It says, whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart. See? Now this right here is talking about philosophy, but it's twofold because it can be equated physically. All right? To, you know, going around being a whoremonger, going around, you know, every woman you see at the gas station, at the grocery store, you're just trying to nail her to the coffin, man. You know, lusting after women, you know, might have a husband or whatnot. No, man, you want to stay away from that. You know, if the Lord got you with one woman right now, hey, just deal with that, man. You know, just deal with that. You know, and even when if you got one woman, you got to make sure you got that under control. You know, you still doing your videos, you still getting to camp. You know, you still making sure you in the right spirit. You know, handling your responsibilities in the ministry, because the Most High could take that away too. Okay, it says, and new wine take away the heart. Yeah, meaning the spirit. You know, so you don't want to just be sitting around just getting jacked up all day. You know, from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, you're just getting thrown off, man. You know, just drinking, you know, drinking your life away, so to speak. You know, like them old drunks from the cartoon, they, you know, walk around, they burping bubbles, just drunk, swaying all around, talking slow. Judgment is polluted. You know, you don't want to be in that spirit, especially now. You want to be more in a sober mind. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, brothers is gonna get nice. You know, some brothers can handle their drink. You know, some brothers get nice. You know, some brothers daily. You know, but it's as long as you can balance it. That's the point that I'm making in the whole video. Make sure that whatever you put in on your plate, or whatever you put in, you know, on yourself, that you can balance that. Because if you can't balance it, then it starts to throw you off in the spirit. You know, and you start giving less to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and more to those things. You start running to those things before you run to the Lord. Either you go through a problem, then you try to sex it away. You know, you get mad at women because your heart got broke by some chick. So then you just got a vendetta. Now you just go around, you just want to smash everything and break their heart. Like, yeah, women ain't shit. You just smashing them down, and you doing them wrong. Now you want to have a balance with it, man. You know, same thing. Like I say, the same thing with that wine, with that drink, man. You know, you want to have a balance with that drink, man. You know, if you feel like you've been drinking too much liquor, or you've been drinking too many beers, or even too much wine, take a step back, man. You know, give time for your spirit to heal and grow and get closer to the Lord, man. Okay, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 31, and I'm gonna start at 27. It says, "Wine is as good as life to a man, if it be drunk moderately." Yeah, and moderately is not the same measurement for every brother. Okay, some brothers' moderation may be a little bit more than others because they can handle it. Okay, some brothers might could drink 2 glasses of wine. Some brothers may could drink 4 glasses of wine, but that's according to his moderation. Okay, it says, "What life is then to a man that is without wine? For it was made to make men glad." Absolutely, wine was made to cheer the heart. You know, to make you, to make you smile. That's why what you see Jake do out here, Jake that is going through hell. They probably got, like Norbit, and you got Big Respucia putting all kind of hell on him. One thing he could have did was he could have drunk some wine. He could have drunk some wine and chilled out, to get a peace of mind. Because you got some Jakes, old school Jakes out here. They got these mean ass wives, just embarrassing them all in public. Just being a tyrannical in the house. Hey, well, some of them Jakes like that. What you see they do? They sit on the porch all day with they partners. They were either working on cars, getting drunk. So that's what it was made for. To cheer the heart, man. To make you, smile. And glad. For a little period. Okay. He says, verse 28. Wine measurably drunk and in season bringeth gladness of the heart. Yeah, if it's measurably drunk and in season. Now, you ain't supposed to just be drinking as soon as you wake up. You getting damn shit faced. Now, yeah, like I said, it got to be a balance. Like, sometimes, yeah, brother may, wake up, an hour or two after he wake up, he may drink a little wine. Take a little sip. He might not have much going on. The brother can handle that. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you just getting stoned from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, it ain't good, man. Okay. It says, wine measurably drunk and in season bringeth gladness of the heart and cheerfulness of the mind. Okay. So, hey, man, and we in Babylon the Great, man. We in the we subconsciously and consciously oppressed. So a lot of things that we see on the day-to-day, a lot of things that we just encounter, just being an Israelite man, it plays on your spirit, man. You might not even recognize that it's fucking with you, but it's messing with you, man. Okay? So that's why the Lord, has this available for us in these times. Okay? It says, but wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind, with brawling and quarreling. And I've seen that before. Well, Jake, is not on top of their spirit. They ain't building up, and they just get, just getting destroyed on that drink, man. And they come around spewing out all kind of madness around brothers, trying to fight, getting all physical, trying to fight people because they Edomites, being rude, That's because it's being drunken in excess, man. Sometimes you got to take a step back. You got to recalibrate, okay? And remember, too, that if you drink it too much, man, you start waking up with headaches, slowing your body down, your back start hurting. Your brain is just ain't functioning right. All kind of stuff could happen, man, when you drinking in excess, man. You get to fighting with people, get all, you lose a sense of judgment, stumbling around every goddamn where. Okay? Verse 30. It says, drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend. And that's why, you don't want to be too drunk out here, man. Especially if you ain't, taking the time out to read and study and do this work. And you only been around, a year, 2 years, maybe 3 years. All right? It's going to increase the rage within you, man. You're going to get mad. You're going to get super drunk, then get mad at Edomites, start cussing, yelling, spitting all over brothers. Grabbing brothers, crying, talking about how much you love them. Chill, bro. Chill out. Take your time, man. It says, it diminishes strength and maketh wounds. Yeah, because, you notice you get on wine. If you ever see Jake, the drunkards, they get on that wine, they get to stumbling around everywhere, falling, busting their head wide open, throwing up. It diminishes the strength within you. You can't walk straight. You can't hold nothing. Verse 31. It says, rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine, and despise him not in his mirth. Yeah, so you ain't even supposed to be getting super drunk and cussing brothers out, man. Because that wine and that drink have you saying things that you shouldn't say, man. It says, give him no despiteful words and press not upon him with urging him to drink. So you ain't supposed to be forcing brothers to drink like Esau do. You know, you just go to these little frat parties and these little nasty ass parties these Edomites be having. What you see them doing, man? They be like shots, shots, shots. You know, forcing people to drink. You know they do what they do with the beer hat. They, chugging the drink. You ain't supposed to do that. That's not lawful. Okay, so we have a whole type of way that we used to deal with these things, man. From our women even to how we drink. We didn't deal with it like a damn idiot. That's what you see Jake do. Jake get drunk just to be dumb, just to go off. You hear a lot of these little scantily dressed women out here. Hey, what you doing for your birthday, girl? Oh, I'm going to get drunk. Because they want to go out here and act a damn fool. That's not how we dealt with it. You know, like, I'm gonna get drunk and just wake up tomorrow and figure out what I did, man. That's not how we dealt with this stuff, man. This Proverbs 20:1. It says, wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise. See? So wine is a mocker. Wine will have you doing things out here, and you know, it's like, yo, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this person, man? You know, I was out one night with my rib. We was out on the town, and we was downtown in Atlanta, and we was out eating, getting a bite to eat. And we walking back to the car. There's a Jake out there just scattered all over the curb on the sidewalk, laying down, got a puddle of throw up centered around him. Don't know if he coming or damn going, man. Just flat, just laid out, man. You know, just laid out. And so we help him up, try to get him right, try to figure out where his car is at or whatnot. It's like, man, you out here, you got no friends out here, you just drunk. You know, you got nice clothes on and stuff, man. Jake could come and set you up, but that's because he didn't have the discretion to monitor his drink, man. They had him looking out there looking like a damn fool, man. Now, the truth don't give you a green light to do that. Okay, you don't have a green light to do that when you're in the truth. Now, if you want to get destroyed like that, you need to make sure that it's within your own walls. Okay, you shouldn't be out and about, brothers around and brothers in town, knowing you got to drive and do this and that. You just getting shit faced, man. All right, that's not the right thing to do. And eventually, it gets to a point your tolerance build up. Then you start destroying your spirit, man. You start going through things and you get less dependent on the Lord, and you get more dependent on that drink. It's Luke 21:34. It says, and take heed to yourselves. Least like 21:34. It says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unawares. And that surfeiting means like, having a hangover, man. Matter of fact, let me get it real quick. What is this? The Greek word is kripala. Let me see.
Strong's G 2897. Kripale. Kripale.
Right.
Thayer's Lexicon. Related entry.
Yeah, kripale. And it says the giddiness and headache caused by drinking wine in excess. Yeah. So the scriptures say, take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting. That's talking about your spirit. All right. You don't want to just be getting just utterly destroyed day in and day out, man. Like I say, you're gonna have some brothers that can hold theirs, longer than others, because they may have a stronger spirit than brothers. They might have been around longer, so they know how to hold their drink. They built up a tolerance, and they know how to moderate their tolerance. But you shouldn't just be that brother that's just trying to kick it back all the time, just getting just wiped out, man. Remember that, hey, we living in very prophetic times, man. This thing about to kick off. You want to be spiritually sober, man. You want to have a strong connection with Yahweh Shema Shai, and you don't need no drink or no woman, to make you feel better about yourself. You need the Lord, man. Okay, all those things should enhance your spirit. If you do have, you know, a household, that means you're supposed to go hard for the Lord. If you know you got a woman and kids, you ain't supposed to slow down. Shit, they're gonna die. You know, so if you got certain stuff like that on your plate, you're supposed to go harder for the Lord. You know, if you got, if you were a single dude in the truth, and you desire a woman, so you just try to drink all your problems away. Nah, man, hey, go hard, go harder for the truth, so that way the Lord will send you a woman in that day, man. He'll send you 7, 8 women. You know, in the time of Jacob's trouble, He'll load you up, and they ain't gonna say nothing. What you think they gonna call the cops? They gonna call child support? Or they ain't gonna have those options, man. You know, only thing that they're gonna be happy to do is just be around the man of the Lord. So don't worry about it, man. You know, only reason it's like that now is because Esau got it set up like that, and there's benefits behind not having a man. But eventually they setting it up like that because they're gonna snatch the rug from up under these women, man. So hey, just hold your horses, man. When that day come, hey, they gonna come running to a Israelite man, and the Lord gonna bring them. You ain't even gonna be able to control who the Lord brings your way in that day, man. You know, the Lord is gonna load brothers up, man. Spiritual powers. You know, women. Hey, scriptures even say in that day we gonna drink. So the Lord, gonna give us probably certain access to wine cellars. So hey, be patient, man. Be patient. Just get in the spirit right now, building up and preparing for that day. You know, this is Ecclesiastes 7:26. It says, "And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets." Yeah, it's always got some. You look at these shows, Maury. What's the other ones, man? Like, damn. Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos, some more, man. All these little talk shows like that, man. I forgot a lot of them. But if you watch these shows, man, a lot of these women, man, they be trying to pin babies on Jake. You know, them got 4 and 5 dudes they been messing around with. They trying to pin babies on Jake. Then you see the whole crowd. The woman dead wrong. The woman is dead wrong, and you see the whole crowd, just basically going against the man because he denying the kid, like that ain't my child, and the whole crowd just automatically take the woman's side, man. Just lack of discretion, lack of judgment. Everything just has to benefit the woman because her mind is all snares and nets. It says, and her hands as bands, and that's why the Lord be giving us that warning, man. Now the Lord may have you with a sister or a woman that might be pretty cool. She might not be like the rest of these little skeezers out here, man. You know what I'm saying? She coming up under your spirit. Hey, that's cool. But trying to just, be around women, and man, these women are nasty. There's no telling what they've done in their life, man. Okay? These women in that day, they gonna need us more than we gonna need them. All right? It says, "Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her." And that's why you want to please Yahweh Bashim Shai. You worrying about pleasing no damn woman, and you putting a woman before the Lord, man. You tripping. That woman gonna take your spirit, man. She gonna chew you up and spit you out, man. Go to the next. You gotta please Yahweh Bashim Shai, and he'll put the spirit on a woman to chill out, man. To come up under your way, or he'll just send her on her way. But don't be no weak. What's the nigga name? For Friday, like Bernie Mac, just getting all caught up, just getting all taken away by Miss Parker, and almost got his head knocked off, man. Let these women throw you off, man. We on a path right now, man. You can't let these influences throw you off the course, man. We got great things that we got to get ready to accomplish in these times, man. So our focus should be in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. All right, and when you do got time now I'm gonna say this, because there's a balance to it. Now if you chilling and you want to go somewhere with your woman, you want to take your woman somewhere, and show your woman some love. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But it got to be done in a balance. The work got to come first. Everything else you play later. You know. I'm gonna get this last precept, and I'm gonna close it out on this. This is Second Ezra chapter 1 verse 20. It says, "A man leaveth his own father that brought him up, and his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and Salaki." It says, "And remembereth neither father nor mother nor country. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman?" So this particular account right here was when I think it was wine, women, and the king, and they were saying which one has more power over mankind. I got to read the story again, but it was something like that. They was bringing up the case to the king, and he said which one was stronger, wine, women, or the king. All right. So this is verse 23. It says, "Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the seas and upon rivers." Yeah, you got some of these guys out here, man, like what was that on was Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood one. Is one woman was putting pressure on him, and he ready to go rob a bank, man. These women start putting that pressure on you, and how you out here doing all kind of stupid shit, man, because you all caught up in their spirit, man. If you cleave unto you, how about Shema Shai? Your woman is gonna cleave unto you. Don't no woman like no weak ass dude. Always, trying to drink her bath water and shit like that, man. After a while, she get tired of that shit, man. It says, "And look upon a lion and go up in the darkness, and when he have stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bring it to his love." Yeah, so Jake, man, that Jake could go up against, a whole goddamn game, for a woman. They get all kind of courage. They start showing out for their woman. You go out, Jake go out on dates and shit like that. They go to the restaurant, then they start trying to act tough to the waiter, to the waitress, and just putting on a whole show, man. Walking all, at the movies, Jake walking all hard, looking like, trying to look hardcore. It's all for a woman, but they won't do it for the Lord though. It says, let me see, verse 25. It says, "Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother," and you should, okay. You should, because the scriptures say when you get a wife, you're supposed to cleave unto your woman and leave your mom and your father, because that's your woman. Okay? So you're supposed to have a level of love. You shouldn't just be, like the scriptures say, be not a lion in our household. You always yelling and screaming to the top of your lungs at her, trying to beat her up. You can't be like that. Okay? Now, sometimes you're going to be going through certain things. You might not feel like being bothered or whatever the case may be. But you got to learn how to hold some things in, man. All right? Because, of course, you're supposed to love your woman. That's according to the law. All right? But you ain't supposed to let that throw your spirit off. That's the point of the lesson. Don't let it throw your spirit off. A lot of Jake, man, they get these women and they be like, man, forget the truth. You tripping, bro. All right. Yahweh Shema Shai created women. The hell you gonna forsake the Lord for a woman that He created? All right, this is the point right here, verse 26 and 27. It says, "Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sake." Yeah, man. You got this whole, women, men being thirsty, chasing these women. Here it is, this woman been getting nailed to the coffin 2-3 days before, and then you at the club ready to put your life on the line for this little thing, man. and she really don't care because she know she got some good nigga lined up for her in 2 to 3 days. So she don't care about you. But yet and still, Jake be ready to risk their damn life over women that's already been used up, man. Come on, man. You gotta be smarter than that, man. The Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, about to give us the world, man. He about to give us women. He about to give us dominion. He about to give us new bodies. Total domination over the planet Earth. Like, don't get caught up, man. That's old nigga stuff, man. That was a trick Esau used, man. Putting these women in that mind frame to make you think that you need them. And they started it out like that with your woman. Salaki, with your mother. They removed the father out of the house, so you never grew up respecting a man or authority of a man, knowing the authority of a man. So then when you get older and you get introduced to a woman, you start to look at the woman like your mom and shit. Thinking that nah. And that's why people are destroyed to this day, man. The order of the household has been compromised, man. These women think that they happy out here being single. They are not happy. All right? They deflect they loneliness through, I don't need no man. I'm independent. When really, if you really felt like that, there would be no need for these women to say that. You don't see happily married people out here. I don't need to be single. I'm married. They just married. They happy they married. They don't go around bragging to everybody how married they are. So you women out here that's acting like you can do it without a man and I don't need a man, subconsciously is because really you're lonely and that spirit within you desires a man. But this society has pretty much bamboozled you people, man. And you're going to find out, man. A lot of you people, from the men and the women out here, you're going to find out the importance of a union of two people, man. Okay? From you men out here that's treating these women wrong. Because that's another thing too, man. You got Jake out here just, committing adultery with other men's wife, beating a woman for having one too many lights on in the house. Spitting on them and using them as a straight up doormat. That's wicked, man. That's why the Lord got to put this nation of people back in order, man, because they don't have no damn order. The woman don't respect the man don't respect Yahweh Bashima Rashai, the kids don't respect the woman, and it throws the whole flow of the household off, man. And then you people parade around here, you kids, you parade around here, you cussing your father out. Like that's gonna make you feel better. That don't make you feel better, man. The woman cussing her man out, talking about she don't need a man. The man like F you hoes, then he go around and just start dogging all the women out. It just totally destroys everything, man. All because Jake don't want to come up under the spirit of the Lord. This is the last verse. It says, many also have perished and erred and sinned for women. And this is a fact, man. And it's documented in the scriptures how men will go off for women. And you just see it every day in America, man. A lot of Jakes right now, millions of Jakes are dead or behind bars right now because of a woman, man. And even a woman to tell you that shit. A woman, I've heard older women tell you that a majority of the shit that goes on between violence with Jake in the streets, it got something to do with a woman. Whether a woman said, hey, I heard him say this about you. Whether a woman setting him up. Whether this man sleeping with this man girl. It all be going back. It be a woman in the case. And I've heard several women say this stuff, man. So you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful, who you dealing with, who you putting your rod in, man. All right? So beware, wine and women. With that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Awashai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, safety, and much love to the elect, men, women, and children. Because there are women of the elect. All right? So with that, I'm going to say shalom.